Hello friends, welcome back to our channel. Friends, in today's video we are going to discuss about a GUI component in Android called AutoCompleteTextView. So in today's video we will first of all understand what AutoCompleteTextView is. Then I will tell you what steps you can follow in order to use AutoCompleteTextView in your application, and at last I will show you a practical demonstration of how to use AutoCompleteTextView. So let's start today's video by understanding what autocomplete text view is. So the Android autocomplete text view is editable text, means where you will be able to manipulate its value, where you will be able to change its value. So it is like your editable text view which shows list of suggestions. So as soon as you will start typing within this autocomplete text view, it will start showing suggestions, and from where this suggestion will appear, so all these suggestions will be appear from the list of reserved words. So we will have a list of reserved words, like we will store it in array, and from that array all that list of words we will try to show to the user based on whatever he is typing. So here, while using this autocomplete text view, user do not have to write all the characters of words, because whatever suggestions will be shown to the user will be able to select suggestion from the given list. That is what the advantage of autocomplete text view. So whenever user will start typing, a drop down list will appear, and that drop down list will contains the list of items which will match the characters that user has typed. So we will define certain threshold limit when that list or when that suggestion should be shown to the user. So if you specify, let's say, threshold limit 1, then as soon as you will start typing your first character, the list of suggestions will be shown to the user. Suppose we have prepared the list of cities, and if our threshold value is 1, so if I start typing like yum in autocomplete text view, then it will immediately show me the list of cities that will start from letter M, like this. So if you set threshold limit 2, so whenever you will type two characters in autocomplete text view, then it will start showing you the list of suggestions. That is what the threshold limit. Okay, so this threshold limit you can set according to your requirement, and user will be able to select the item from the presented list, and it will replace the text within the autocomplete text view. So Android autocomplete text view is derived from edit text class. So edit text class is a parent class for autocomplete text view. Now let's try to understand what steps we have. Now here step number 1 will be creating the string array. Step number 2 will be declaring the object of autocomplete text view. Then we will create the array adapter. Then next to that we will fetch the reference of autocomplete text view from the XML. Then we will set the threshold value, and at last we will set the array adapter to our autocomplete text view. Now what exactly we will do in every step, that we will try to understand now. So in the first step we will create the string array. Now as we want to present the list of, let's say, cities, or the list of names, or the list of countries, whatever data you want to present in the suggestion, all that items you will store within the string array. So this will be the step number 1. How you will create string array over here? So simply you will write like this. So string, and here you will write your array name. Let's say I will write here city names. This is my array name, and next to that we will specify here list of cities. So we may specify city list like this. So whatever list of items you want, you can just specify all that items over here one by one. So just I have specified here 3 items. You may specify any number of items you want within your recommendation, within your suggestion of autocomplete text. Okay, so this kind of array you need to first of all create. Then next to that you need to declare the object of autocomplete text view. So how you will create the object of autocomplete text view? So simply you will write this class name, and next to that any object name you can specify. So we may write like autocomplete text view 1, like this. Now here in this statement, this is our class name and this is the object of autocomplete text view. So through this object we will be able to access all the methods of autocomplete text view class. Okay, this is how we will declare the object of autocomplete text view. This will be the step number 2. Now next to that we will create the array adapter. Now first of all, try to understand why we require the array adapter over here. Now I will take you to this another file where I will try to tell you first of all the concept of adapter. Okay, so what is job of adapter actually? So it is used for converting data item, whatever data item we want to use in a suggestion. So all the data items will be converted to view. So why we are converting it into view? Because we want to present it to the user using certain layout. Okay, so where they will be included within certain view component, like you may have the list. So in order to do that, in order to include your data items within the view for displaying purpose, you need to use the concept of adapter. So in Android, adapter is like a bridge between user interface component like autocomplete text view, like grid view, list view, and the data source. Now data source may be like array you have, from where you are fetching your all list of items. So in order to make the communication between user interface component and the data source like array, you require the adapter. So this adapter will help us to fill out the data item within the UI component like we are doing. So we will fill the list of suggestions within the autocomplete text view. So autocomplete text view is one kind of user interface. So here the adapter will hold the data, it will store the data, and where it will send that data, it will send that data to the adapter view. And whatever UI component we are trying to use for displaying our list of item, that view will fetch data from adapter view. That view will retrieve data from this adapter view and it will display it to the user, like here we are doing in the autocomplete text. So this autocomplete text view will retrieve data from the adapter view, and from where data will come within the adapter view? From the adapter. Okay, so here adapter is like a bridge between user component and the data source, so they will be able to communicate with each other. So here the data source is the source from where we will get the data items, list of items like array, and UI component are the list or grid of item in which we want to display the data. So here we are going to display data in form of list of recommendation. Okay, so this is the concept of adapter, which converts data item into the presentable view. And now what is array adapter? Now you understood the concept of adapter. Now what is array adapter? So it is used whenever we are having the list of single type of items which will be stored within the array. Okay, so there is another type of adapter called base adapter. Now base adapter is the parent adapter for all types of adapters. Okay, so here we are going to create the array adapter. So array adapter is used whenever we will need the list of single type of items which will be stored by array. So this will be helpful for making the communication between the source of data and the view where we want to present the list of atoms. So what we will store within the array adapter, we will specify the data source over there like array, and whatever array may contain. So array may contain the list of student names, the list of cities, the list of countries, the list of fruit names, etc. Similar type of items we will try to put. So that will be the third step, creating the array adapter. And now next step will be fetching the reference for autocomplete text view from the XML file. So whenever we will design the GUI, we will drag and drop autocomplete text view within our activity. So we need to create the reference for this autocomplete text view within the Java file. So that we will try to do here using the find view by ID method, and next to that we will set the threshold value. So what is this threshold value? We talk about this at the start of this video. So when the suggestions should start appearing, okay, that will be defined by the threshold value. So for example, if we have in our array the city names, and if we have threshold value 1, so as soon as I will type M, that is the first character within the autocomplete text view, it will start showing the city name Mumbai over there. Why? Because we have specified threshold as a 1 character. Now if we specify threshold as a 2 character, then whenever we will type MU, that are 2 characters, MU, then it will start showing the suggestion Mumbai. This is actually the threshold value. So you need to set this threshold value as well, okay, to your autocomplete text view. And at last, whatever array adapter you have created, we will set this array adapter to our autocomplete text view. These are the 6 steps that we will follow in order to use this autocomplete text view in Android. Now I will take you to the Android Studio, and let's try to implement same thing over there. So here in this project I will create new activity. So simply we will go to activity and we will select here empty activity. So name of this activity I will specify autocomplete demo. This will be the name of our file, and simply click on finish. Now friends, our project has loaded and we got these 2 files, XML file and Java file. So first of all we will come to this XML file, and now from this text we will look for this autocomplete text view, and simply we will drag that autocomplete text view over here, okay, like this. And next to that we will set the constraints for this. So top constraint, bottom constraint, and next to that the right constraint and left constraint. After setting all these constraints, I will set the width of this autocomplete text view by opening the XML file. So here width I will specify, let's say 250 dp. Okay, so this will be, instead of 250 I will make it 300 dp. Okay, this will be the width. And now next to that I will remove this by default text and I will convert it into hint. So here we will start typing hint, okay, and I will specify here enter city name. Okay, so this thing we will change over here. Now this is what I will do with the GUI, and now we will come to the Java file. Okay, so first of all here we will make certain declarations. Okay, so here there will be declaration part. Okay, in the declaration first of all I will create one array So let's say string, and we are storing, let's say, certain city names over here. So I will write city names, and here we will specify the list of cities. Now here we will start typing city names. So I will write here Mumbai, this will be the first one. Then next one will be Jaipur, next one will be Delhi, next one will be Pune, next one will be Mohali. Okay, these few cities I am assuming over here, and this is how we will create the array. Now next to that we will declare the autocomplete text view object. Autocomplete text view object. Okay, how we will declare autocomplete text view? So start typing here autocomplete. So autocomplete text view, and we will specify the object name autocomplete text view 1. Okay, this is how we have declared the object of autocomplete text view. Now next to that, here within this onCreate method, now we will first of all create the ArrayAdapter. So here I will create the ArrayAdapter. Now how to create ArrayAdapter? So start typing here ArrayAdapter, and now which type of ArrayAdapter we are creating here? So specify the type here in the angle bracket like string. Now next to that, specify the name of ArrayAdapter. So I will say here name like city names adapter. Okay, this will be name of my ArrayAdapter, and next to that we will write new ArrayAdapter, and here we will again specify the type string. And now within this round bracket we have to specify 3 parameters. First parameter is the context, which will specify the current activity. Then next to that you will specify the layout file according to which the list of items will be presented to the user. So for that we will write here Android.R layout dot, here we will use select dialog item. Okay, and next to that we will specify the source of our data. So what is source of our data? The array which we have created. So the name of our array is city names. This is the source. Now friends, this is how we will create the ArrayAdapter. So 3 parameters you need to remember here. So first one is the context, the activity in which you are working. Then second one is the layout file according to which the items will be presented to the user. And third one is the data source, that is the name of array. Now next to that we will fetch the reference for our autocomplete text view from XML file. So here I will write fetch the reference. Now how to fetch the reference? So just write down the object name first of all, whatever you have specified, is equal to, we will use the method called find view by id, and here you will write r.id dot, and what is id of your autocomplete text view? So this is the id. Now friends, we need to typecast this result into the type of autocomplete text view. Okay, so because ACTV1, this is the type of autocomplete text view, its type is autocomplete text view, so we need to typecast this result. So for typecasting this result, here we will write autocomplete text view like this. So whatever result this find view by id will return, it will get typecasted within this autocomplete text view. Okay, this is how we will fetch the reference. Now next to that, after fetching reference, you try to set the threshold value, set the set the threshold value. Now when suggestion should start appearing, so for that you will write here your object name of autocomplete text view dot method name is set threshold and pass the integer value 1. So as soon as user will start typing first character, the suggestion will start popping up over there. And at last step you will do, you will set the adapter to autocomplete text view. You will set the adapter to autocomplete text view. Okay, how you will set that? So again you will use same object name dot, there is a method called set adapter, and specify the name of your adapter. So here you can see this is the name of our adapter, city names adapter. So just I will copy this and I will paste it. So we are done with the code that will show the list of cities whenever you will start typing in the autocomplete text view. So once again I will give you the recap of steps, what steps we have followed over here. So first of all we have created the string array over here which contains certain city names. Then next to that we have created the object of autocomplete text view. Then next to that here I have created the array adapter and it is the type of string, and 3 parameters we are specifying through this array adapter. First one is the context, then second one is the layout file, and third one the source of data, that is the name of our array. And next to that we have fetched the reference for our autocomplete text view from XML file using the find view by ID, and next to that we have set the threshold here. So this value will tell when suggestion should start appearing. So as soon as first character will be typed by user, it will start showing the list of items, that is suggestion. And at last we are setting the adapter to the autocomplete text view using the set adapter method. So this method requires the name of array adapter. Okay, this is how we have done the code in Java file. Now I will launch the project. So before launching I will edit the configuration because I want to run only this activity. So in the specific activity I will select the autocomplete demo. Okay, and we will click on OK. Now it is showing us this activity must be exported, so we will open the manifest file over here, and in that we will change the exported setting to true. So now here in this manifest file you can see in the application tab whatever activities we have created till now, all that activities you will find. So you need to look for the autocomplete demo activity. So here you can see this is the activity. Now right now this exported value is false, so we want to change it to true. So a single activity, that is autocomplete demo, we will be able to run. Okay, so this setting I have changed. Now friends, in your project if you have only single activity, so you don't have to do all these things. As you can see in my project there are multiple activities and I have not linked all these activities with each other. So if I launch my project directly, what will happen? Main activity will get start, and I don't want that. I want to run only this autocomplete demo. So here you try to see how we are doing this. So from run, go to edit configuration. Here in the launch option, by default it is default activity. So select this specific activity and then click here and select the activity which you want to launch. So whenever now you will click on run, it will launch only the autocomplete demo activity. Okay, now I will launch our project. Now here you can see the build process has started. Now friends, here you can see the build process has completed and my screen is showing me this dialog box, so I will simply tap on install. Now here you can see the app is getting installed and it has launched. Now friends, here you can see on screen we got this interface, and now there is a autocomplete text view with hint name, enter city name. Now here if I start typing, let's say I will start typing with M. Now you can see we are getting these two suggestions, Mumbai and Mohali. So if I type further, let's say MU, then we will get only one suggestion, that is Mumbai. And if I select this Mumbai, you can see it is getting completed over here. So we don't have to type the complete spelling. So whichever item you will select, it will get replaced with the editable text like this. So if we start typing another city, so you can see we are getting in suggestion Pune, or if I type J, so you can see Jaipur is there. So if we select it, it is getting completed over there. So this is how we will be able to use autocomplete text view in Android. Friends, if you find this video useful, please like and share this video. I will see you in next video. Thank you all for watching.